Hey, I can hear you now.
I don't know if anybody can hear this. This is a test.
This board probably weighs
Kind of nice that you're doing a test because you don't know how well it's going to work till you go.
All right, here now.
Well, your mic's working now and your camera's like not caught up yet.
Eight. See, you watching. Oh.
Hey, there we go. Hey, Paula.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to find my stream on YouTube. It's gonna work.
Well, I know you're on because Paula was able to come in.
Sorry, guys. As you can see,
This really is a test. Okay. I got you running next to me too, so I turned it down. So I believe it's just me at the moment. If you come in, please give the live a like. We're trying this out. Go ahead. Well, Pam is at the cemetery and she wanted to see what it was like to do like a guest cemetery walk, and I think she's not having good internet. So she wanted me to be here to try it out, see how she could do this. So it's not exactly going to be a perfect thing, but I think at like 6 she was going to try for sure. I'm here keeping it because she's trying StreamYards at the cemetery. Hey, Razor. Well, Pam's the one that's live, and I was her guest. She ended up getting cut off, and now I'm on here waiting for her to come back. She's trying StreamYards out at the cemetery, so it's working for me, but not working for her. It seems. Nothing much. How are you, Razor? It's not. It's working, but we're supposed to be a cemetery in the woods, and I am me, not in the woods, as you see. So I'm holding the fort down and just hanging out right now. Hey, Thrill Seeks. Um, Pam is not here right now. She is on her way back. She got kicked out, and it's just me right now. So I'm just keeping hold of the channel until she gets back up. It might be because of her internet being out. Let's see. I wanted to hear what this sounds like. Yeah, it is very, very scratchy. Let's see. you guys go ahead and talk amongst yourselves while we try to get this. Alright, see you, Razor. I'm exhausted. I've been trying to motivate myself to upload my next video. It's taken me over 2 days. For sakes, I totally understand. My Disney content I was posting was I filmed it September of 2020, and I think today I just edited the very first Halloween video, and then I have one more video after that, and then it's all out. And the motivation has been just, I'm exhausted. I totally understand that. I just feel like it's been so hot lately. I totally understand where you're coming from. It is. It's by the time we got back, I filmed, but it was Labor Day, so it was like September 6th until September 18th. So it was almost 2 weeks. And every day we vlogged. And then I wanted to do all the rides. So I have so much content. And I'm down to one more day. So I have a day vlog. And then I have the rides that we rode that day. And then I have the hotel review. And one other. I think it was the hotel room. The room and the hotel tour. And so I'm finally almost done. It took so long because when we got back, I had Vlogmas to do. Vlogtober, I planned on doing. So much we did, and I wanted to get that stuff out right away. And it was just a lot going on at once. So I told myself, to calm down. We'll get it in. Now that everything from Disney is about to be out, we just took a trip last weekend. We just went to North Carolina for my husband. He had stuff for his job to do. He had his job, so we vlogged and did stuff, but now I have that stuff to edit. So it's been exhausting. I know once you kind of get down in the rhythm of editing, it's not so bad, but it could get exhausting. I think I've been trying to get a lot of the rides and stuff done in a day, and it's rough. So I'm just sitting here holding. I don't know if she realizes we are still live. I think that maybe she thought that we got kicked off and it shut off. but I know she's planning on being at the cemetery to give um a walkthrough, a live walkthrough and all, and so I'm just entertaining until then. Thank you, Thrill Seeks, even though I know it's not the best. It's not even my own live. But I have no control. Like, I'm trying to get the StreamYard thing at the bottom of the screen. I'm trying to shut that off for her. And I don't think I can. This isn't my live. This is supposed to be Pam's live. But Pam got bumped off of her own live. And I'm still here while live's going. So I'm just kind of holding the conversation until either she gets back or I get another link for another live. See, because this is, I don't think you could see it. Yeah. This is on Pam. Pam Signs Live. Oh, here. I know, right, Thrill Seeks? She did just message me, so she's trying. Thank you, Paula. I figured, hey, I sit here and I talk to you guys. You guys have any questions? I'll try my best. It's better than her live going and there's nobody here to watch it. So even though we had a little malfunction with the camera, it's not all so bad. You guys get to talk and chat, and it's nearly 11 p.m. for me. Here, it's almost 6 o'clock here.
Yeah. There's rumor that Disney will no longer be having annual passes. It's a way for them to make more money.
Oops. Give me 1 second. Oh yeah, 5-hour difference. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to mute this and shut the camera off while I talk to her, but I will still be here to answer you guys. So
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Miss Pam is on her way home. All her devices just went nuts. So she's going to explain to you guys, what has happened. And I'm just going to sit here and chat with you guys until she is able to jump on. It will just be 5 minutes. She'll be home. She'll get on, talk to you guys, and we'll just have a nice little live since it's not seeming to work out for her. Do we have anybody in the chat? Okay, Paula, thank you. I just wanted to know if there was anybody I was talking to and not just myself. Paula, how are you doing? I know it's been a little bit since I think we've heard from you. I'm good. Been talking to my sister. That's exciting. I'm glad you were able to find her and have a relationship. Paul, check your notifications. Thrill Seek, so I'm glad that you were able to reach out and find some other people today too. Yes, Miss Pam will be here soon. she'll be here in 2 weeks. That's exciting. And I was always the type that I always wanted a big family and to be family oriented and always have family around. And yet, my my in-laws don't seem to be that way. And then my family, like everybody's kind of backed off. So I think like if I get together with anybody, it's usually my parents and my sister, and that's it. It's sad because I always grew up with watching Step by Step, Family Matters, Full House, and you always had family around, and it's hard not having that. I will have to run Paula's second video, her first live stream overnight. Ooh. Yeah, do that. And
hi guys. I am so
hey,
sorry.
that's okay.
Don't mind me. It is 92 degrees here, and it was a big
You
shit
just might
show.
want to take. You just might want to take this down because I'm the only one that can't do that. Hey, you match me.
I know, right? Oh wait.
I still have the little bit of red in my hair. Our hair's about the same length. We might as well be twins.
Oh my gosh. I am like a hot mess now. I don't know why it's not coming down. Sorry.
Oh, I don't care. I just hey, Cal. That's okay. Oh no. Did you freeze up? Oh no, you're there.
On here,
I was just like, did you leave again?
Hey Thrill, how are you?
Amanda has held the fort.
Amanda thankfully has held it down the fort.
You left, and I'm just like, we didn't stop the stream.
Oh, trust me, Kel, I was at the graveyard.
She was. she dropped, and I had to hold it down.
I literally was at, it's a place called St. Casimir. It's a Polish graveyard. And it is in the woods. However, it's open enough that I never have a problem with my signal. But StreamYards is just not working for it. Because according to this, I've been like, oh, okay, well, 5:30, 6 o'clock. I swear to God, it felt like an hour and a half.
It's been a half hour now.
Oh, that's true, Thrill. Well, I appreciate you coming in and keeping everyone company in chat while it was going on.
Oh, yeah.
I certainly did. Hey, Paula, how are you?
Well, I didn't even expect you to hit the live yet. I thought we were just going to talk behind scenes until...
I didn't even hit the live.
Oh
it
my
just
God.
and then it's like everything went wonky. The minute I got out of the car.
She does, Thrill. She needs a lot more. Her content's awesome. She deserves it.
Well, I'm at 280. I'm not complaining.
No.
It'll be natural growth, I guess. See, but I don't know if I yeah, see, the phone is still wonky.
I bet you somebody's trying to come through and not let it happen.
Well, somebody needs to back off my electronics, please. Thank you.
You're not the one controlling my phone.
Yeah, exactly. Normally I do, when I'm out doing an investigation, I use Streamlab for the iPhone or for my Samsung Galaxy. This time I'd seen somebody try StreamYard. So I thought, heck.
Well, it was weird that it didn't shut it down and it just kept it going. Because I'm like, if I kicked myself out of the live, what would happen?
I know. Well, oops.
Because I
Say that
had the
again.
option to remove from stream, and I'm thinking, okay, you do that, what's going to happen?
Yeah, you can. You can remove yourself from the stream itself. Thrill Seeks. Monkey Wrench is Go with Cal. That should be a name that you recognize. Oh my God, it is the worse I got, the more flustered I got, the more sweaty I got. It's like,
Oh, yeah. It's nerves. Well, and then on top of it, it's hot out.
And I'm here. I can't shut anything down. It wouldn't let me shut the stream down.
You didn't even start the stream.
Well, technically, no.
You didn't hit the go live button.
Literally, I got out of my car. That's all I did. I turned on the phone. I went to StreamYards. It connected. Everything was good and whatnot. But then everything from there, it just went crazy.
I'm Darth Vader.
Yeah, right. If he's hoping, he's been out collecting wood. If it's hot here, it's got to be horrible down there.
Right.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy.
Kevin said it sounds like there's a rumor Disney's not going to have annual passes anymore.
Oh, really?
Because they're going to make more money that way.
By doing the online reservations?
Well, just the daytime tickets. Because it's going to cost to get into the park every day. Well, look at Disneyland. They canceled everybody's annual passes and then brought them back. So I'm tempted to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, that will be interesting to see.
We were looking into buying one too.
It is here in Connecticut. It is 92 degrees, and according to the Weather Channel, 80% humidity. So it's a little warm. And normally I don't mind it. When I get flustered, that just makes it worse.
Right. It's 84 here. But it also doesn't help that the apartment owner has the heat on in the lobby and it's cranked. So when I'm running my air, I'm pretty much running the air for in here. You know, it's just like leaving a door open.
Yeah.
So what's the point? I'm heating the outside, or I'm cooling off the outside too.
Well, I was looking forward to having Robbie's swimming pool, but that was killed during a lawnmower accident.
Hey, you figured that out. You figured out the thing across the screen.
Well, yeah, eventually, now that things are calming down and I'm getting my bearings about me again.
Yeah, I shared the stream out. People are going to think we're going to the cemetery.
Well, for anybody coming in the future, the cemetery was a very, very, very interesting fiasco.
Oh, wow, throw. Yeah, it was. We didn't even plan to hit the live. It was a good thing I was already up.
I know it. I mean, I scheduled it just because I'm setting everything up on my mobile device. And it went nuts. Everything went nuts. The phones they were offline. I turned everything back online and nothing worked. Nothing worked until I started pulling into the Walgreens parking lot and I was away from the dang place.
That has to be paranormal. Something's
I don't even
causing
explain because I I never have a problem with. I do all my filming there with the phones, and granted, they're never a live stream or anything, but they take pictures. I do my videos, and no problems.
Right.
But this just nothing. I guess I'll have to go back and edit my live stream. We'll call it the hoops co-host.
Right.
Well, yeah,
That'd be more like privacy too.
Well, it's not like I was filming anything inappropriate that I saw.
I was gonna say it's been a while since checking in with Amanda's both channels. Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that. I know a couple days ago I seen a comment and I came by, but I gotta go through both channels.
Slacking. Take a vacation, and now you just slacking. Terrible. Terrible.
It wasn't even a vacation. I spent the time filming and trying to edit.
Well, now you spent some time on the beach. You went to the lighthouse.
I live streamed the beach, so I couldn't have anybody say I didn't do anything.
Oh, now I'm kind of disappointed. I don't think that was the purpose of it.
It's too
Am I
early
really
for that.
filming something?
Too early for that.
I don't really think that it's paranormal porn. I don't even think there's such a thing. They just didn't want to be seen, apparently. And I can't blame them. I mean, they're trying to rest, and I'm the one that's intruding on them. Sorry, I'm grabbing my drink as I'm hot. Now the phones all seem to be working fine.
Yeah, you have no problems now.
Well, that seems to make sense. Maybe
That was crazy.
which is why he came out to watch us.
Well, I don't know. Do I have to kick myself out of StreamYards to set it?
Good question.
I'm
Thank you, Thrill.
Thanks, Thrill.
Open the mailbox. Can I do it again?
Yeah.
What'd you keep?
I'm pretty sure that's not what happened. Yeah, yeah. Then ghosted her. Really?
That's a question. Is it still being ghosted if you're in the paranormal realm, or is that humanized?
It's dehumanized.
That's
Or would it be declassified?
what I'm saying. What's it classified?
What really goes on at night?
Mm-hmm.
Besides drug deals. All right.
Behind closed doors at the cemetery.
Thank you, Thrill. I appreciate that.
See,
have-
the questions that we never thought of.
Well, now I'm going to go back and film with just the GoPro. Nothing with that on.
All this worked for your live. Now you want to go back.
Well, not tonight. It's too. I had 2 or 3 cars come in and out while I was there.
Here's what he.
One woman was looking for Walmart, and I don't know how in the hell she got into the cemetery, and Walmart's not nowhere near it.
The people of Walmart gone dead.
Well, to be fair, too, there was one that was looking for Siadaman, which is on the back side of the cemetery. They closed it off, and it's no trespassing, so I had to explain you have to go down and out. And I don't
Okay,
have to
girl.
have my GPS. Yeah, please do.
Talking about GPS. When we were in North Carolina, to get to the golf course, we literally just had to turn off onto the main road and just go straight until you get to it. Well, Google Maps told us to turn into the Nissan parking lot, make a right, make a left, and make another right. So we get into the Nissan parking lot and we're driving around, and I'm like, you can't make a right, make a left. You can't do it anywhere. So I'm like, go to the back because I believe I see the golf course on the other side. So we drive around to the back, and there's cars lined up blocking the way, the driveway. And I'm like, now we got to go back out the way we came, hit the main road, because we could not get over there unless we hit the Nissan cars. Oh my God. I'm like, Google Maps apparently has not been updated or something.
I have no idea what was going on, but
I'm like, you should have just had me stay on the street. Why would you make me turn off in the Nissan?
and here's the wicked part to it. Siadaman, the directions to that would tell you to go to Route 5, which is the main thoroughfare. How in the hell did you get into the cemetery? Because if you don't see the little sign that's about this big that says, "Hey, throw, welcome back." If you don't know it's there, you'd miss it. That's why it's called Cemetery in the Woods. It's like, hello, at
Makes
least it was
sense.
one since I was there last. And I missed the shards of glass this time.
Good thing. Yeah, how do you explain that to somebody? I have a flat tire, but I'm at the cemetery in the woods, which you won't see it unless you see this little tiny sign. You gotta tell them your whole story to be able to get to you.
I know, right? Well, if the places that are used around here for AAA, normally they're good about the area. It's like North Haven and whatnot. But
Yeah, you have to quiz them on that because
you North Haven or New Haven? We don't come to New Haven. No, go 10 miles, go through 75 red lights, and at the 76, take a left. Turn onto the dirt road. When you hear the banjos playing, take a left. Well, there is a
and hope you're at the right intersection because if you hit the banjos too soon, you won't make it there.
stay off the river.
Oh my gosh.
It's crazy, man. Oh,
I
hey,
told you it's a Monday, and it's weird because how much stuff has been going on.
well,
You go into any live stream, you get a headache. Yes, my family channel is monetized. My paranormal channel is not.
okay, Paula, thank you so much for coming in. I am so sorry that I left Amanda hanging.
You're fine.
Literally.
It was nice talking to you, Paula.
She thought she was still in the cemetery, but that wasn't the case. That was, hey Spitfire, how are you? That was really weird. So for anybody coming in, it is entitled a test stream at the cemetery in the woods. However, I got to the cemetery and everything just went south. Literally.
She started live streaming and she didn't even hit to live stream.
I didn't hit the go live. I didn't hit, no clue what happened. And then the phones went offline and
then it was the Amanda show.
all right, Cal, I'll talk to you later.
See ya, Kel. I've hit over 1K. Yay, good job. Well, you're awesome. You're an awesome channel. You should. Oh my god, if my neighbor keeps opening and closing her door, I'm gonna scream.
Well, maybe you should go up and ask them if they're planning on having any more children in the next year. 3 under 3, you said, right?
Well, this is a friend.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Not my neighbor, but if I was scared because I told Kevin, I said if their child ends up going to school with my son, I'm gonna blow it because I got to deal with them all day, all night, and then have him going to school with him. Whew.
Oh, that's cool, Spitfire. He got to 200. Thrill is over 1,000.
It
Man,
is. It's a grind and a half. You're right.
well, obviously I'm not grinding the right places. Well,
Hey.
that's bad, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
I don't think I have this set for children.
Because Kel said bye, so he might not be in here to have heard that unless he's still running. I'm sure he's got a comment for that.
Probably.
He's been the dirty-minded one in here.
He left. He chose to be closed-minded after that. I don't even know. I cut my hand. How the hell do I do this stuff? I mean, literally.
It's Monday. That's all you gotta say.
I'm glad I took Friday off, man. Me and Amanda know someone, Pam. Well, what is this? The YouTube Mafia? I mean, I know people, but I apparently don't know the right ones. All right, Amanda, fess up. What do you know? What organization are you with?
I've got to work on watch hours now. Hey, that's easy enough. I mean, you got several of us that really like you and know your channel, and we can help you out. And then now, especially as long as if you keep growing, you go, you still go out there, and because obviously you're not going to stop, networking. So what's nice is when you, while you're networking, you're still getting watch hours from them too.
That's very true.
Because like I've got 2,000 on the family channel. Yeah, swapping playlists has been what has worked for me. One, you get to catch up on people's content, and two, you're getting the watch hours as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've got 2,000 subscribers, and I probably only have 50 out of 2,000 that will actually watch my stuff.
Hey, I'm one of the 50.
You are. I can say that.
Commenting. I'm very bad at commenting. I like to heart things.
Hey. And then with us talking, I know you watched the video.
I lost stream. Wait, found it. Oh, there it is. I didn't lose it this time. Oh. Duh. Okay. I'm normal, I promise.
Are you? Again, it's Monday. That's the excuse today. How many migraines, headaches? I'm dealing with them opening and closing their sliding door 572 times.
Yeah.
That's what I'm listening to right now. And then yet I can't because the wheels are still broken. I like watching Amanda's Disney videos. That's what a lot say, and I feel so bad because I can't go back there and film anytime soon. So,
well, I think you should just hike down there and work your way in.
Kevin said if they're set on letting him work from home for good now, we could move down there and be fine.
Ooh. Hey.
Okay, Thrill.
But I told you, you can't move. All right, Thrill, thank you. Sorry. See you when you get back. I'm telling you. I need to go spend time in Florida.
Look at us. We look pale.
I get some tan.
I know. I think I got a little
on the
bit.
driver's side. You probably have it on the passenger side.
Good idea. I probably do.
Oh my
And
god.
then the other
Crazy.
night was the mosquito bites after finding that cemetery in the woods. I'm covered like in mosquito bites from that.
Yeah, that's true. Did you film that?
No, not yet.
No.
We were talking about going back and doing it this week, but I feel like I've got so much.
Right.
My poor computer. I haven't moved any Disney footage over. My Instagram. I'm gonna drop it in the chat because it's hard to spell.
Don't drop it. It'll break it.
I have the Hoops Paranormal on Instagram, but then this is my tag for my personal. I use that for my Hoops family.
The hoops.
You haven't been to any Disney parks. We would love to live there, but we
Yep.
also need to make sure we're financially stable first.
Oops. All right. Just
Unless
take
we
it
feel like living out of a box.
Well, which one?
Any of them.
Walt Disney World. I was listening on YouTube. If you can find anything on YouTube about there was a homeless camp in a park where they were actually giving people tents to live in, which is great. I mean, granted,
Right.
if you have no sanctions or where to go.
Ooh, London. See, I made a bucket. My one big goal in life is to see every Disney World, Disneyland, every Disney park at least once. So I plan on going to Paris, to what is it, Tokyo, Hong Kong, Disneyland, and well, we've been to Disney World, but never have to stop.
Don't worry, I'm still here.
You're still here. Is this another one of your tricks?
My spirit realms.
You're over here going to you're supposed to be going to the cemetery. You get
Look,
there, you go live, and
stop giving me a hard time about the cemetery. They tricked me. They dragged me into there with a false sense of protectiveness, and then they attacked me.
exactly, Thrill. Because we want to. Well, I mean, and you got to think Disneyland has so much. I mean, yeah, it has a lot of the same stuff as Disney World, but they also have like the Alice in Wonderland ride, Snow White that isn't around anymore at Disney World. There's a bunch to still see, even though they have a lot of the same stuff.
I'm very bummed. I'm sorry.
I know.
Bummed out, man. Bummed out.
I was gonna say it might be worth looking into one of those pucks.
That's what I was thinking. I've got my iPad that I really don't need the network for anymore. Because you've got plenty of mobile hotspot data on my
Oh yeah.
phones.
Because even if you don't have cell phone service, I wonder if you could still use the hotspot. No, not yet. That's where we want to go. That's like our next is to go to Anaheim.
I want to go to the Animal Kingdom. This is how long it's been. Bobby was 6. He's now 21.
He was Ryan's age.
And he loved Pirates of the Caribbean and the Swiss Family Treehouse. And then that's as far as he wanted to go in Disneyland, Disney World. His Grammy told him she'd buy him a souvenir if he was a good boy. Well, of course, she bought that at the beginning, not the end.
So yeah, you have the attitude at the end. Yeah, Galaxy's Edge is in Hollywood Studios here too. which I just finished editing the Rise of the Resistance video, so that will be coming up soon.
I watched your NASCAR one this morning.
NASCAR. Tomorrowland Speedway.
NASCAR speed track. That's
I
all
had
I
to laugh because Kevin, when we filmed that, Kevin was driving and then he had to hold the camera and drive. And you hear it a couple times where he hits the the metal pole in the middle that you're driving on. He bounces around. You could just hear him. It's like, oh my, I'm editing this, and I'm like, there's no way I could edit this out. and here he is driving. He's got the camera. There's the view of Tron. And I'm just. That's all he's worried about is he wanted to get on the speedway. Ryan got on the speedway just to because he liked the cars. And Kevin got on because he's like, it's an awesome view of the new coaster. Well, danger. He didn't. Well, they guide themselves.
I was going to say, you're not going very fast when you're poop, 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 poop.
I think it literally was 5 miles. And then they only had one lane open. So I more or less had to keep from hitting them.
I wonder if they could define you for a rear end disaster.
Oh yeah, you're not really driving. It's just like riding the antique cars, and they're more controlled. You're on a track. Kind of like with Jungle Cruise, to where the Jungle Cruise is literally the steering wheels for decoration. That's another thing is Disney Plus has, it's called behind the scenes of the attractions. And the first 2 episodes was Jungle Cruise, and the second one was Haunted Mansion. It was really cool to see how it was developed, and then what it was supposed to be, what it ended up being. It was really interesting.
I guess I can't edit. Can you change the name on your video while it's live? Guess not.
I thought someone had.
Well.
Yeah, no, that's to edit my name. We don't want that.
No, we don't want you changing your name. I'll have to go back and do it once. I wanted to switch it so it didn't say. I wanted to put not the cemetery.
I was gonna say you could probably even do it in YouTube Studios.
That's where I am. Let's see. Settings.
I just don't know if you may have to wait until after, but.
Well, as long as I don't kick anybody out, I'm happy.
You couldn't even kick me. That was the point where I thought I was going to have to take myself out.
Right? See, now I lost another subscriber. That's disappointing.
What? Because you went to...
somebody's butt hurt, apparently.
Either that or YouTube kicked somebody off, because I don't know how many times I'll go through my subscriptions and somebody will lose their account because they weren't following community guidelines. So half the time I get told about that, they'll be like, well, if you want to unsubscribe from this person, or if you don't want any more notifications. And then it's funny because YouTube will tell you that their account got deleted because of not following community standards, community guidelines. And it's like, well, then why? You'll keep me subscribed for that, but don't keep me subscribed when they have content.
Love me, hate me. There's the door.
Right?
That's all how I basically look at it anymore. Love me, hate me.
Exactly, Thrill. You just gotta be careful. I mean, as long as you're not hateful, hurtful, doing anything wrong. Then again, this day and age, anything could get taken as the wrong way. So
Right.
you could be breaking a guideline, not even know it.
Oh, I know who it was.
Ah.
That's okay. I don't have any opinion on that matter. Yes. Exactly who it was. I do know, looking at my channel though, even going forward, I'm going to have to do a lot of editing to music, like the YouTube, not YouTube, but I had like the YouTube videos when I put my TikTok over to YouTube.
Yes.
I'll have to fix those, I'm sure, because
I will say it gets easy because I don't know if you saw the one TikTok I did. The crow quote. Try saying that 17 times fast. The crow quote. When I posted that, I had that specific country song as the background. The hard, if you've ever had hard days.
yeah,
Well, that was copyrighted. So when I took it to YouTube, it told me, yeah, it's copyrighted. But then it said that if you want to use it, you have, like, I could edit the music. So it would literally mute the background music and let me put something on top of it to where then it would be copyright free music, because it would be the music that YouTube would give you to use that is copyright free, because YouTube has the YouTube library.
yes.
So you could literally go in there, listen to what you want, and then, okay, this is the one I want, and you just have to hit the replace button and it'll do all the work.
My only thing is the ones that I share from TikTok over to YouTube have the sayings that are attached to them. So
Some of those work. Oh my god, now she's vacuuming.
they are copyright claims. There's no strikes against it. It's just a copyright claim. And I don't know how that works with monetization, but I've got a long way to go before. So.
YouTube is a lot strict now. You need to watch complete videos, and I always leave a like and comment a paragraph. Yeah, exactly. Because if you don't comment like a paragraph, it's counted as spam. Like I even have I have a banned words list to prevent people from trying to be jerks in the comment section. And so a lot will come. I don't have any issues with comments. I mean, I get those spam links, that take you to inappropriate places, but that's it. I don't get any, the S for S and all that, and which is nice. But I have a lot that goes into spam now. That, like, Ruthie came in one day and just said, "Have a great day," and that got put into spam. And I don't know if it's just because it's a generic saying that a lot of people seem to say, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
And I do have a couple TikToks when I put them in YouTube. They were fine. They went through copyright free. So some of the music is okay. Some, which, like you said, I know you have the quotes in the background. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. And I think a lot of it is just because you're taught, like the Robin Williams quote that I did. That one went through okay. So I think as long as it's not a song, but they're just speaking, it should be okay. which would be a lot of them. So I have 2 channels that has non-copyright audio music channels on my front page. I hold all videos on review now. Yeah, I actually upload. I'm 2 weeks scheduled out. I will upload them to YouTube and leave them in the library. And then that way, especially too, like when I went on vacation, 2 weeks ago, I didn't know if I was going to have internet access. I didn't know if I was going to have stuff to post. So I went and just busted out a whole bunch of editing and just uploaded it to YouTube. And then I went through and put in the descriptions, the tags, and sometimes I do that when I'm uploading, and sometimes I wait and do it till I'm ready to schedule it. But I have stuff scheduled out for like the next 3 weeks. So, one, I don't got to worry about releasing it because it's every day. I have a video set for 8 a.m. That way, if I'm not up in time, it still goes up. It still gets seen. And then by the time I do wake up and get to focus on my comments and all, it's already been seen by so many people.
Well, that's how I know it's time to go to work, because your YouTube releases. I mean, oh, time to go, and I have a half hour that I get my coffee and stuff, so I get a chance to watch it.
See?
That works.
And I started scheduling them at 8 because the YouTube algorithm told me that most of my people get on by 9. So if I have it up at 8 and it's already done posted, I get to catch the 9 o'clock people that are getting on YouTube and hit the front page, see the new releases. Plus, it's not so far down the notification.
Right.
So you gotta think. And then I post it. And pretty much I'm like Jody, to where if you don't see a video after 8 a.m., there probably isn't going to be one for that day.
Yeah, and then
unless I actually focused on like getting something done and had to throw one out. But that's rare now.
I was able to change my title to the video. I put failed test cemetery would not allow me to live stream. The ghosts don't want to be filmed. Apparently, well, I mean, I've never had anything go so wonky as all that. I mean, it picked up the Wi-Fi for Cyadamin, so
it did change it. Okay, because in streams here, stream still says the old one, but it says it in the. Yeah, I try to schedule mine. That way my anxiety, because that was another thing, is I'd sit here and be like, oh my God, am I going to have time to get a video out? Now I've got so much in my library that I literally could just schedule a video each day. It's already done, been checked. It's not copyright, that there's no restrictions. Plus, then if there is, it gives me time to fix it before it does go up.
What about, what is it, Power Editor that you recommended? I don't even know what it is anymore.
Oh.
I bought it. The one you use.
Oh, HD Movie Maker Pro.
Okay. HD Movie Maker Pro, does it have a good selection of music?
You don't have... Here's one thing. Because, like, the music it does have, it gives you the... Because there's very limited, but they do give you the link that you have to copy and put it into the description, so that way you're not copyright.
Right.
But what I usually just do is go on here on the YouTube audio library, listen to whatever it is I want to use, download it, and then when you go into the editor, it'll say, it's the very last option. It's like
import
music. Yeah, import. And then literally whatever it is you downloaded that day will be right at the top.
Bye, Thrill. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it.
Bye, Thrill. Thank you. Yeah, it's late at where you're at, so I don't blame you. Sony Music is the worst. Who uses bot to strike channels? Some music artists got copyright strikes on their own music. Yeah, I think Sony is one that's because like when I did the Polar Express, I think Sony was one that copyright. So I had to go in. I left like just 10 seconds, just enough for you to know what song it was. And then I like did the rest of it. So that way it got, because the whole train ride was nothing but the Polar Express music.
Well, the other thing I tried was Epic Sound that allows you to use their music in videos. But the minute you unsubscribe to them, they pull
Yeah.
the music. So the videos I used it on now copyright claim.
Of course.
Not a
Yeah,
copyright.
I always go to the YouTube library and get mine. One, because then I'm not using the same songs over and over. How boring is that? And then two, they're always up, because it used to be there was like your library was like cut in half, and half of the songs you were free to use, and the other half they were songs you could use, but you had to put this little paragraph in your description.
Right.
That was such a pain. So now, literally, it says on there that part of your copyright that you're signing off to is that everything in the library is now free for use, which makes it so much easier. Because just like on the intro, the intro app that I have,
yeah,
to use music in your intro, you have to copy this specific little thing to put in your description. And it's like, how am I going to do this? But then I realized there's your generic upload to where every time you upload, it puts it in there. So then you never have to worry about forgetting it.
Right.
So I'm like, thank God for that. So I figured that out. And yeah, I just use the YouTube library. It's so much easier.
Yeah. Well, definitely.
Especially at Christmas when I'm downloading all their Christmas music.
That was another thing. I had a short clip I uploaded for a short Christmas ride, and they told me it was not for age appropriate for children.
Yeah. I filmed a mountain and was told it was age restricted. So when I asked YouTube about it, they told me, well, there's an auto generator. They said, oh, and then there was that goose video too that I told you. Every time I uploaded it, it was not right.
I mean, damn the geese. Hey, they did it to the spirit. Who only knows what was going on there.
And then they did it to the mountain that I'm like, I'm filming a mountain and I'm driving by, and you're gonna age restrict that?
Yeah, exactly.
But there's all these suicide TikToks and such that are okay to go out. But you want to age restrict me in a mountain.
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with Google owns YouTube and TikTok is its own entity and not owned by Google or YouTube. Right. So we're kind of screwy, but I like you. I like YouTube. You follow the guidelines and whatnot.
Right.
But TikTok seems to be a little bit
nicer.
Well,
they don't seem to be so harsh. Plus, like, there was a lot of things where I'm thinking, oh, it's going to be copyright.
Right.
And then TikTok ends up, like, I've never gotten any copyright information on anything on TikTok. It's like they want you to use their stuff.
Yeah. Well, I myself have got to take the time and learn more about YouTube Studios, and the music, and the HD Pro, and get back to filming.
Well, the HD Movie Maker is just, I can always help you with that.
Oh yeah, because it's easy peasy. You can do a video chat.
Right. Because that was one thing, is a friend bought me Vegas, was it Movie Studio Vegas Pro. And I started using it, and all I could see, if you've ever seen Omar when he's editing, you see the little, what is it, the up right hand corner, you see of what the footage.
Right.
Underneath, then you see 17 different lines. One's just for audio, one's just for the footage you're using, one's just for transitions. I'm like, dude. So when I looked into, my friend bought it for me. She's
Right.
like, "Can you learn this for me and teach me?" And I'm looking at it and I'm like, this is supposed to be a better editor. And I'm looking at it and I'm just like, there's no time to ever learn this. Like, I actually have a lot of patience to be able to work with this, and no. So, I told Kevin I'm sticking with Pro Movie Maker.
I've got that now to use. I've also got Filmora.
Which somebody told me their Adobe membership expired, and they're like, Adobe's horrible. Then they're like, what do you use? So I told them, I said, I have 2 videos on me using the editor, and they're like, they went and watched it, and they're like, I'm downloading it right now.
Well, it's a good deal. I mean, what, $17?
$15? Yeah, for one time.
Exactly.
And it's yours.
In Filmora, I was monthly, and then I just bought it outright. But it's the same thing. If you do like Vlogstar on the iPhone and whatnot,
Yes.
you have to purchase it, and then it's still the same thing. Once you upload it, you're supposed to copy and paste everything in. But I haven't got so much space left on my iPhone.
Well, and then like I was using, if you go back and look at my shout out Saturdays, they were only 2-3 minutes long, but I was taking everybody's screenshots, putting them in, and then I would make them like a minute long. So I tried to make it like a 10-minute video, so it showed a minute of each person. And it was the music I would use that they would give me. I'm thinking, okay, it's got to be copyright free.
Right.
It was, until all of a sudden I was getting these emails. Oh, you broke copyright. You broke copyright. And I'm just like, no, I didn't. And then I turned around and like, what? Because there'll be a video that I did maybe 4 months, and all of a sudden it's getting copyright.
Yeah,
Well, why are you waiting till now? Why didn't you do it when I uploaded it?
it's crazy. It's absolutely insane. I mean, I've had things that show up like, the heck was it I did? I apparently left my brain at the cemetery too.
Along with your cell phone service? Along with...
I've never had such a shit show in my life.
This is why we don't live stream on Mondays. It's a Monday. Which, Carl, you asked how we're all doing. It's Monday. That's about all we can say.
At least we're laughing.
Pam started live streaming without even hitting the live stream button. It was pretty much the Amanda show the whole half hour.
I didn't even know.
Even Thrill comments, he goes, "This isn't your stream?" No.
I I'm putting Amanda on days so she can get some watch time for it.
That's what Kevin walked into the apartment because I had him take him outside to go play with the frisbee because I told him he's like, well, he wanted to go play with the frisbee. So he comes walking in. He goes, "Is this your live now?" And I said, "Apparently." I said, "Streaming to Pam, but I'm the host."
I had, and the thing is, on the Samsung, I had full service on both the iPhone and the Samsung. I got in, I entered studio. I never hit the live button whatsoever. I mean,
The ghost did.
they were doing something.
They prevented you from going live, but yet hit the live button as well.
Well, I guess they were having fun with my phone.
Like Kel said, they didn't want to be seen.
I don't know what they were doing. I mean,
We don't want to know what they were doing.
I can't film with my eyes closed. I have my glasses for a reason, but I swear to God.
I know, right?
I said it was a shit show from the get-go. I mean, how does everything was fine. I checked everything before I left the parking lot of work.
Because
Everything
when you
powered up.
pulled into the parking lot, your phone said you had no service. We're going to take service from you now.
Well, that's what's sketchy. I mean, if you hollered in that place, nobody would hear you.
Right. That's why I said AAA. Everybody better know where the where the damn cemetery is.
There's a little sign. It says St. Casimir. But then you see the Jersey barrier at the end of it. So you think that the road's blocked off. If you just go a little bit further, that's what I say. It's like, I go there. I don't know how many times. Never, ever, ever have a problem. No problem whatsoever. I can film, take my pictures, walk around. Yeah, it's a nice little 10 lap, and you get 2 or 3 miles in through the laps. But it's insane.
Thrill messaged me. Okay, Carl. Well, one, how long are we gonna go for?
Another half hour, and I'll call it good. Is that good?
The chat, because Carl asked how long we were planning on going for. And then Thrill said, I would recommend Pam to go to Tuber Chat.
Tuber Chat is the one that you saw Miss Angie and whatnot.
Yeah.
But when does he have his live streams?
He does them Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So he has, and then he changes the times. That way he could hit all of the, time changes. So one Saturday he might do it in early afternoon. The next Saturday he might do it later, just because then, England and hit the other areas.
Everybody can get in.
But he does do them Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, which he met because with me being a mod and helping out, he'll message in the group what times he has the live scheduled for, so I can always let you know.
Okay. Oh,
because
so
he tries. Yeah, because with me being a mod plus, I helped him create it.
Yeah.
So he lets me, and because he likes to let the mods know, that way we're there.
Yeah. And
which lately, I'd been so busy with the trip and everything, I haven't been in there in a couple weeks. But, I could let him know, like, hey, Pam's new here. That way, knows the ropes, and plus then he knows you're a friend of mine, you're not a troll.
Right. It's a Pam sign.
You got connections.
So we're in the YouTube mafia then. That's exactly what this is.
Pretty much.
You know people.
You have to in this. But he what he does, people will come in and they're like, hey, I want put up on the screen. And he's like, you got to pretty much stick around for like 15 to 30 minutes because he doesn't want you to just come in, be put up on the screen, and then leave.
Right, exactly. I get it.
So he pretty much says, like, hey, talk in the chat. Like, you pretty much, as long as you go in, you leave a heart emoji to let somebody know you recognize them. And then you leave 2 emojis when you add them.
Right.
So it kind of lets them know, hey, to go back and look for them.
I put the straw in this.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So then,
Wait, where's my ice cream?
I don't have ice cream.
Well, he owes me an ice cream. He went there. He told me I had to get one in my house.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that. He did say that.
He told me I should have them in my house. They don't survive the
I
night.
bought him the spiral straws from Dollar Tree. I took them and they were laying on the table, so I picked them up, put them in the hot chocolate, the coffee bar. So I put them in the drawer, and he's going around. He goes, "Where's my straws?" So I'm like, I threw them out. He checks the trash. He goes, "No, you didn't. They're not in there."
Okay.
So finally, I got him out, and he's like, "Now, why didn't you tell me that?" I said, "Because they stayed nice and clean in the drawer. They weren't thrown all over my house."
Or
What are
better
you getting
yet,
in the freezer?
Ice.
Oh,
what? Ice cream again?
he's playing with the ice in the freezer.
Oh, the ice in the freezer.
Yeah, this kid, he took a double nap today. I was shocked.
I don't blame him. You take him to the zoo and wear him out. Then you take him for the hike and
Take him to church.
church. And dang it, there's no church on Sundays or Mondays.
I was like, no church on Sundays. No, we took him to church, and then like we went to McDonald's, and we're like, we're gonna go home, change, because I had like a skirt on, so I was like, I don't feel like being out in the heat in this. Well, then turns out that I'm like, let's just go. I said, we're already out, no point in changing. And then we went straight to the zoo, and then it was miserable. It was so hot. And then hot, muggy, it was bad. And then so we were driving home because Kevin's like, "You want me to take the scenic route home?" I was like, "Dude, you're putting me to sleep."
sounds nice.
And then I look back and Ryan's just about to lay across the whole back seat. I'm like, how do you sleep like that? And then he slept like that for like 10 minutes. And then he got home, fell asleep on the couch. Then it was bedtime. So he went to bed, woke up at like 8 this morning, and he goes, "We're going to church again today, right?" And I said, "No, it's only once or twice a week." "We don't have church today?" No, we don't. He got all mad, threw a fit because we weren't going to church.
Mom. Hold on a sec, Rob's here.
Why don't you get out of the freezer?
What you're getting out of the freezer? I was gonna say, what are you doing?
Ryan's like,
Ryan.
Ryan's like in the
you're
freezer.
coming out of the freezer, and I'm here. What are you doing in the freezer?
No, I said you need to get out of the freezer. Well, because the darn kid's about to be 5 foot tall, and my God, he's got the freezer door open.
But the bonus is that when you can't reach things, you holler to them.
I know.
But it's not all bad.
There he is.
Okay.
Take it off, guys.
Now he's playing. Now he's
He's
playing with the lid.
defrosting my defrosting my freezer. It's like,
That
I need to
doesn't.
clean
That
the-
looks like a TV.
Yeah, it's
Now
one of
I'm
those
seeing things.
chest
Oh,
freezers.
deep freezers.
Yeah.
Now, if you were in Maine, you'd call it a deep freezer. Y'all got me all confused now.
No, yeah, he's in the chest freezer.
Well,
You get your chicken fries.
you could
Chicken
call
fries.
it color too.
And then yeah, so then he went to bed, got up this morning, complained we weren't going to church, and then he fell asleep then after talking about not going to church. Slept for another couple hours. I was like, man, I can get some editing done. That's what, and then I told Kevin, I said, Pam and I are talking about he's probably going through a growth spurt. Kevin's like, yeah, kid's gonna be 5 feet tall here soon.
That'd be nothing. You've seen what happened to mine. I fed him too many vegetables.
That's what's happening to mine. His nails are growing all the time.
Well, there's a bonus to buying him shorts. If you can get him trained to acclimate in the winter to shorts and hoodies, he can't outgrow shorts. They may be a little shorter,
That's true.
probably wore shorts even in the dead of winter, out shoveling. There he is in his shorts and sneakers.
Well, and he's so hot-blooded too. Well, you kind of have to be when you got a heater on this side of the wall, and you turn your AC on and you open your front door and you get blasted with hot air because nobody turns the heat off.
Right.
So it's like, well, when you're so used to just being hot all the time, I think that's like all I sleep in is like tank tops, shorts. So I'm pretty much getting used to the whole wear shorts and tank tops all the time.
Well, I'm kind of backwards because when I went down to Florida, when I was sleeping, I wanted to have my window open. And my sister-in-law goes, "Are you sure you want your window open?" Yeah, I always sleep with my window open. She goes, "You do realize you're down south now, right?" Uh-huh. Wake up, there's salamander. There was a great big, I don't know what, she's like because Jordan is her youngest.
Yes.
He came in to get his stuff for school. And he's trying to be quiet, stealthily. Doesn't always work. He's 7.
Oh, yeah.
There's this great big spider, like the size of a silver dollar, crawling up my blanket. I'm here. She's like, just relax, relax. And she grabs it. And he throws it out the window. I'm here. Well, fudge.
I know, that's one thing. I know, because we sleep with the window open all the time. And that was our main thing was we'll have the air on, but we still want the window open for when it's cold at night.
Yeah.
It feels good. And, that was the one thing I was so glad that our window ended up finally getting fixed to where I could finally open it and didn't need a book to hold it open.
Right.
That was my main thing. Ryan would go over there and I'm like freaking out that something, he's going to smash his hand. He's, God forbid the book fall out and fall on top of him.
Okay.
Ugh. I forgot to tell you. We just got a call today that they're going to come tomorrow and measure the sliding door.
Seriously, they need to measure it. They don't know how big it.
Because it's a special door that they have to special order. So they have to have the size, which you think too, especially when you're an apartment company.
Right.
And you work with only one, like when you're going to one appliance place to get all your appliances. So if you're getting all your windows, doors from one place, don't you think, you would have the size put down You don't have to keep measuring every time you need a new one? Wouldn't you think to just have that on file?
Yeah. What's he having a meltdown about?
I think he's hangry.
Is hangry?
Yeah.
You didn't feed him today?
Did I feed you today? Yeah, he had blueberries. I had a thing. Blueberries, he had a salad.
I wanted to wear my sockers.
Oh, you wanted a sucker. I thought he said he wanted to wear his soccer. And I was like, soccer? How do you wear soccer?
He wanted a sucker, and I told him no.
You have to wait.
Oh,
Eat your chicken fries and you'll be good.
That's why
Hey,
quit your crying.
stop it. Go to your room. I'm gonna have to mute this. Nobody wants to listen to you cry.
No one wants to listen to you being a big baby.
I
Go
know.
away.
I want some chicken fries though.
Go to your room. Now.
Oh,
3,
We told him chicken.
2.
This is the only way he eats them.
they don't know.
I get to 1, you're going to get a button.
He said he liked them, so we started calling him that.
I can do the
1.
chicken fries. I can't do the fish fries because I'm allergic to fish.
That makes
Go
sense.
figure. Anything excuse to not eat anything fishy.
See, like, I don't mind
Let's
fish,
go.
but, like, sometimes when I start eating it and then realize, like,
No,
oh,
the
this
first
is
one, yeah.
fish, and it's like, it like, turns, like, especially, like, shrimp, too.
Let's go.
It's like, when you start thinking about how chewy and all, hang on.
Ryan Matthew.
Go.
Get your ass up and go to your room.
Good, he's in his room.
Teacher election. I feel for you. Been there, done that. I still got t-shirts.
Well, and then, like, I don't know. It's like, well, and then again, it's the hangry kicking in. He hasn't eaten in a little bit,
Right.
so we're going to scream and cry, and then once he eats something, it'll be like it never even happened.
Right. Well, yeah. Just tired.
I know, it's hot. I like my hair. I swear to God, I took a shower yesterday. It already looks like I got greasy hair.
Well, that was yesterday. Mm. It's because they're masses. You know, when one feeds the other and the other feeds the other,
Yeah.
you know, God forbid. Then you have to call in the National 7 for a peace treaty.
I know, I've been downloading this video like all day. It was 10 minutes. Like, because this Magic Kingdom video I edited, it was the very first day of Halloween. So we filmed the Halloween decorations. Then we were doing the sorcerers, the magic sorcerers of Magic Kingdom, where you take the card, put it up to the window, and the game happens. And so we filmed some of that, and then we pretty much got the cavalcades, and that was it. We didn't film much more because we filmed all the rides. So I just took some pictures for like the ride point of view, but like I have 15 minutes of video footage, and I have 20 minutes of just pictures. Pictures being 10 seconds.
Yep.
So then I formatted it, and it took like 3 hours for it to finally. So then after it formatted, I had to add that subscribe button.
Yeah.
So that was another. So I was like, oh my god. So I just sat here. That's about all I got done today. But then I also inputted all the footage, edited the footage, and then formatted it. So that's what took me all day.
I don't
And
think the spirits followed me home.
the spottiness.
Yeah. It's like I never have a problem. Bobby's not streaming.
Right.
We've had good service since we updated everything.
Something's attached.
Well, they can go back.
You must go home.
Well, I didn't tell them to stay there. Maybe that's my fault. I'm not too worried about it.
They're listening in to.
If they want some more ghost porno. That it is incredible. I've never had that happen, and I did the
I'm
Stephanie
telling
one.
you, it's weird the fact that you never even hit the
I
button.
didn't hit anything. I couldn't. It's like the minute I got up into StreamYards, there's a little warning box that came up and said that I couldn't have it. It could not keep a steady feed for
Right.
the Wi-Fi.
You didn't miss much.
Depending.
Cause we didn't even get it to live stream. Well, and then I thought, did you actually pull me up into? Okay.
I was in studio. I let you in. You were in the basement, so I pulled you up. And that was it. Then everything, I got a few seconds and I got to turn the camera around a little bit so that you could say I was at the graveyard or cemetery, whatever you want to
I
call
didn't
it.
even get to see that. Because
I'm
literally it was frozen on your face. And then, because I'm thinking, wow, we're going live already? And then, yeah, I got pulled up. Oh, and then it was funny because as soon as you pulled me up, I'm like, okay, I'll refresh. And of course, as soon as you pulled me up, when I refreshed, put me back down into the basement. I'm like, really? And then I'm sitting there, and I'm like, okay. And so your face would show, and then it was spotty. And I'm like, okay. And then, because I saw your message say, we're going to try for 6. So then I'm like, okay, well, maybe she's doing something, and I'll just have to hold the stream. And then didn't happen.
I never said 6 o'clock, though.
You didn't text me and say try 6?
No. There's nothing here. There is nothing here.
I mean, I guess I shouldn't say text. Did you message me? 5:30.
Yeah, we started at 5:30. There's nothing here that I said that says 6 o'clock. Nothing. I said, how's it? You said, how's it?
Do you see? Do you see the try 6?
Yeah. That wasn't me, though, because I had nothing. I couldn't.
Dude.
It wasn't me. I couldn't get anything to go. I mean, I didn't hit the live. It went live. I didn't send any
Because you
message.
texted me and said going into StreamYard now. I said okay. And then a message later came in and said try 6. So I'm thinking, okay, we're going to try for 6. And that's when I texted you and said, just as you brought me in is when I refreshed it.
Hi, Elric and Brenda. Thank you for stopping in. So at 5:30, I pulled into the cemetery, and I gave you a heads up that we were going to try the thing backstage. But I set it up to see if it would show on YouTube.
Right.
But once I got you backstage and up, I was going to cancel the live portion because I got that far.
Right.
And then next thing I know, it's going live, and I'm here like, that's weird.
Carl said he knows what happened.
Hold on, if I can even find. Nope. Wait a minute. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. This has been a shit show.
Today has been.
That's just. I don't know if the link is gonna work or not. I have no freaking idea.
Hang on 1 second. Since we have like 10 more minutes.
Yes, I'm toying with it.
I have no idea. I've never ever. I've gone to that place a million times.
Okay.
Never had a problem.
Oh, wait. I forgot. I have. You know how many times I heard you say ever. I forgot to mute the YouTube. There's a lot of evers. Okay. You have something toying with you.
I think David had a small heart attack.
Heart attack?
Yeah.
No, stroke.
Heart attack.
I say stroke. No, yeah, you had something. You definitely did not send a message that she got.
Nope. Not on my phone.
Which they can do that. Okay. Now, secondly, you had somebody playing with your machine, your stream when you were trying to get on.
I never even hit the live button. In the back.
I know you didn't.
And
That's
then
nice.
Then it cut down. The cell wouldn't connect. There was nothing. I didn't get anything back until I pulled into Walgreens near my house.
Yeah. Now here, they can do that. They can either mess with it where it doesn't work, or they can mess with it and make it work. I mean, I've seen necrophonics turn back on by themselves.
Oh yeah, I've never had anything like that happen.
But it is nice it is nice to have people that can tell you what really happened. So yeah, I'm having people tell me what happened. That's how I know what happened.
You good?
Yeah,
Crazy.
that's the thing. Things have changed a lot. Ashley says hi, y'all.
Hi.
Hi.
So, yeah, things have definitely changed with me. So I've gotten where I have better communication with people with things. Some things.
Our neighbor had a small heart attack tonight.
Have they tested it yet?
They said they think he had a small heart attack.
But yeah, definitely that's what I was going to say is that I knew what happened. But yeah, it was definitely somebody messing with you. For sure.
As long as they
They
stay
should
there.
have got there sooner if they knew that crap.
But
Well, it was something to chalk up to experience.
yeah, definitely.
Well, there's your paranormal experience right there.
Now, do you have a hitchhiker?
No.
You said you've had problems at the house now.
Well, just with the Wi-Fi, but that can be anything. Once
That can be anything.
it's warm.
I was gonna say you don't have a hitch. I didn't think you didn't. You
No.
don't have a hitchhiker.
No. I'm not worried about anything, even if it did.
Oh gosh, no. Consider what you already have there.
Yeah, we already have entertainment, so.
But yeah. But how's things going with y'all?
Good.
Did you get your how's it going with the door and the dishwasher?
Still waiting.
Go figure.
August 10th will be the dishwasher, and tomorrow they're coming to measure the door.
Okay. Hey, did you see what I said about my big scare Saturday night?
Yes. Yeah, that's scary.
Pam,
Yes.
I had a stroke migraine Saturday night
Oh, really?
on a live.
Wow.
I didn't know who I was. I didn't know I had a son. They told me I had a son. Like, I have a son. It's like, yeah, where's Ashley? Ashley, who? I'm thinking all this to myself. Who's Ashley? Is it? It's like, where's Ashley? Your wife. And I'm like, I'm married.
Wow.
And now, and they said, can you get help with Ashley? I was like, who's? I'm thinking to myself, who's Ashley? You need to call Ashley. I'm like, I don't even know who she is. I had no clue of anybody. I didn't know I was married. I didn't know I had a kid. I didn't even know my name.
Wow.
No thanks. I'm good. So yeah, that scared the shnikes out of me.
Yeah, I've had several of those.
What,
Yeah,
strokes?
I'd have that checked out.
Oh, there's another word for them, but yeah, I've been in the air for several of them.
comes back.
TIA.
Now, this is ischemic something.
Yeah, TIA. Transit. Transient. Something. Yeah, the other one.
Yeah.
I can't get the two letters. I know transient. That's it.
Yeah.
But,
it's caused from a severe migraine.
but
Oh boy.
the sand.
No.
Oh boy. Oh. But no. Man, that I'm okay. I reckon. I'm thinking about. I might stop doing lives.
Might be a good idea.
You watched it, huh?
I haven't seen it.
You just heard about it.
Yeah.
Who told you?
Well, you've been saying it in everybody's lives.
I didn't say anything to anybody's lives about it. They're talking about it.
The last
Oh, it's-
couple lives you've said you had something happen.
Oh no, this past Sunday. Yesterday's. Oh, it was a shit show. But the oddest thing is, I've got close to 200 views on it, and I gained 3 subs.
Crazy.
But yeah, it was a shit show. But I don't know. I think I might hot chill on that channel for a while and try to get the other one going. But the other one's going to be totally different than the one that I got now.
Right.
So I've been pretty bummed. Down, out, and about. But it was alright. But no, it was good to see y'all. Good to talk to y'all. It's talking to y'all.
Busy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And my lives definitely gone downhill since you two left.
Literally.
Literally downhill.
In 10 minutes, I've got a consultation with a client for some jewelry for a wedding this winter. So
Oh yeah, how's your jewelry going?
good. Private sales are
Yay.
good. But it's not
That's good.
expensive. it flattens out for the cost of what I buy to sell it. It's evening
I mean,
out.
are you putting your time into? Are you doing? Um TM? Are you
No,
s-
I
are you putting the TM in your cost? Time and material?
I just average out what I buy and what they want, and then I give them a set price. As long as I'm coming out even,
Okay.
I'm not looking to grow anything yet.
Yeah.
That'll be in the future.
Yeah,
I'm getting tired of me. What?
Have you forgot something?
No. Well, now it's time.
That's what I was
Okay.
trying to show you.
No. Now it's time. My head's splitting. I'm out of medicine. What?
My feet are almost big as that flicker.
Yeah, I know, but
I wish
yeah,
Well,
I
you don't want to talk.
you're almost at the 2 hour mark.
yeah.
You want to talk about paranormal? I'll tell you about paranormal.
get me
Here.
too. I'm going
Go.
to stop.
Okay, go. All right, go.
He's all jacked up.
I know he is. Okay. All right, go. I'm trying. All right. No. Oh, I got things attached to me. Two nasty nasties. I'm talking about, and they're the darkest of the dark. That's
Hmm.
attached. I have a nasty shadow figure that's attached to me. But the thing is, though, is they quit bothering me for some reason, and they just want to hang around me now. So I've kind of got myself in a bit of trouble, and it's been affecting my moods some.
What are you putting on?
Um, but no, like I said, I wanted to tell y'all what I got, what I was told, what happened. Um, that you weren't in control of any of it. They were.
It's all right.
Well, you saw what Kel said.
What did Kel say?
They didn't want to be seen.
No. Yeah, but see, now usually though, here's the thing though. Usually, if they don't want to be seen, I've seen it where they actually cut your camera off. They actually pause it, and then when it's and then when you then later it's unpaused,
Thank you.
and you missed a fragment of the space, and you're like, you go from here to here, and you're like, wait a minute, where's this at? Where's this section at? But that's what they do a lot of times. They'll pause it, and as you go along. Oh, they do all kinds of stuff. But I've seen where they've actually just totally shut your camera down, and you're like 30 minutes. It could be 15, 20 minutes later, and you realize, well, dang, my camera's off. It's stopped recording.
Well, if
And you
Amanda
just lost all.
I
What
didn't.
about?
I said if you hadn't been there, I don't know what I would have recorded. A lot of cursing and swearing.
You pretty much just recorded nothing but me.
Actually, that's why I said I wanted to try the experiment. It failed.
Okay, wait a minute. So y'all try to do what me and John did the other night,
Well, I've done it before. That wasn't.
where you had somebody while you're doing a live investigation. You had somebody there on panel with you.
Before I did my channel, I did.
Oh, okay. So I know.
You now or something. When we had our paranormal group, we did a live stream investigation where we had a psychic from somewhere else.
Well, so that's what he wanted me on the panel, because the problem is that there was the delay between somebody typing in a chat from chat going to him. There was a delay, and if there was something important he needed to know right then, it was too late. And but I was able to actually do that where I could relay that stuff to them right then. Um, like I tell them to stay away from the certain areas, to stay away from it. You don't want to go down that one. Or now, um, now the other night they were on live, and I wasn't on panel, but I think then they wished that they had been on I've been on panel, but um, they were about to get themselves in trouble. They asked who's here with us, and it came up with 3. Which, if you know, when you get a number as a name, that's usually not good.
Yeah.
And so, but yeah, they were pretty close there. They were getting surrounded. But no, the thing about it, what John said he liked is that it was nice having somebody on the panel, because that way he didn't feel like totally alone. Even though there's people in the chats, he just didn't feel that total aloneness. That there was somebody there he could talk back and forth, actually have a voice come back to him. It made it a little easier for him. He wasn't, quite as nervous.
Well, I hit the 2-hour mark. I hate to close this down, but I've got to meet with this woman and find out what's going on. I had it scheduled for 7:45, so I got to get myself together before I have it. So I appreciate everybody coming in and stopping in, and I am sorry that it was a shit show to start, but
It's okay.
well, now we know we'll have
At least
to.
you didn't have to start and stop it. So
No, but I'll have to see about doing something a little
you can see the whole beginning on what happened.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch once it renders itself.
Right.
I'm about to watch this.
Because it was about a half hour to about 36 minutes before I came onto the laptop. So
Oh yeah, the first half hour. Because also you might want to put it in the title too. That way, put like Paranormal Experience.
I think I already did.
I didn't know if it actually said Paranormal Experience or.
No, the title says failed test cemetery wouldn't let me film.
Okay, I'll go back and fix it.
Hey, Mr. J.
Hey, Mr. J. Hey, Ruthie.
Hey y'all, thanks for
Hey,
stopping in.
Ruthie.
But as I was saying, I've got to shut this down. I have a meeting at 7:45. I got to get ready for.
Okay.
Hey,
Have fun.
Lexus, dude.
And we're gonna try it again Thursday night, maybe. We'll see how.
You gonna try to do it again Thursday night?
Live stream, not the cemetery again.
Oh, okay.
Next time I'm gonna try the Stephanie Cemetery if I'm gonna do a live. That I have better luck at.
Sounds good.
That'd be interesting. How old is it?
The Stephanie Cemetery is where Ed and Lorraine Warren are buried in. It goes back to Confederate.
Okay, so about 1800s. Okay. That'd be definitely interesting.
Yeah, they had no problem with it the first time I did my live stream there with Dane. So, except it was about 10, 15 degrees out. So it was chilly.
It's okay, Ruth.
Oh, Ruthie, done. I was just test streaming, and my test stream turned into 2 hours and a whole fun night. Nothing bad. Just
it is a Monday. What do you expect? That's what Mondays is. If it can't go wrong, it goes wrong.
Well, it wasn't a bad wrong. It just interesting wrong.
Hey, look on the bright side. At least you didn't do what I did one time when I was trying to stream. I was streaming on a dead channel.
Well,
I was sitting there wondering why nobody was coming in. Yeah. of streaming to a dead channel.
Okay, well, I thank everybody for being in the stream. I'm sorry I got to cut it short, guys. I have got a meeting, like I said, and I do not want to be late. This is going to be my bread and butter for the winter. So
Oh boy, cool.
I thank everybody in chat. I thank everybody on panel for coming in, and we will talk to you all soon.
Bye.
Bye.